Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing another football shirt review. As you can see next to me, I've got the brand new England shirt, which recently came out just last week or the week before. We're going to be taking a closer look at this shirt, reviewing it, giving my thoughts, and just show you what the shirt has to offer. So before we begin, let me just point out this is a replica version, or the Dri-FIT version, rather than the authentic version of the shirt. I did try to pick up an authentic shirt for the purposes of this video, but I didn't have my size, even though I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep this shirt. So I just decided to get a replica one because, to be honest, apart from the detail in the body, there's not that much difference between the two shirts. I'll just highlight them based on what I saw. So with all of that being said, with a little bit more enthusiasm than one of my previous videos, which for some reason has caused quite a bit of stir, we are going to be taking a look at a replica version of the brand new England shirt for 2024-2025. So to begin with, as I'm sure most of you are aware, this shirt has been manufactured by Nike, or Nike once again, and I'm just going to read through the description that they put on their website. So according to Nike, or Nike, with a national squad as historic as England, tradition must be honoured. Their 2024-25 home kit remains as it always has, white. We assented the classic white kit, a staple going back to 1872, with striped sleeve cuffs and neck tape, honouring the singular style of the man who earned their star in 1966. So as mentioned, this is a Dri-FIT version, and on this they say, Nike Dri-FIT technology moves sweat away from your skin for quicker evaporation, helping you to stay dry and comfortable. Modelled after the pros, the Stadium collection pairs replica design details with sweat wicking technology to give you a game-ready look inspired by your favourite team. So just some final product details. Striping on sleeve cuffs and neck inspired by tracksuits worn by England's 1966 world champion manager. Hidden details inspired by the George Cross with classic and modern Federation colours. Now this has caused a bit of controversy, maybe I'll give my thoughts on that a little bit later. Fold over collar design with striping on inside, and this is made of 100% polyester. Right, so first things first, let's take a look at the badge. So on the replica version of the shirt, as is similar with club football shirts, the badge is stitched on, so this badge has got a nice smooth finish. You've got some navy blue, red and white, and the badge feels very nice and smooth. It's very good actually. It's quite detailed. It looks very, very neat. Everything looks symmetrical, everything like that, all in order. Above that, you've got a white stitched in star that represents the first and only time England have won the World Cup. Over on the right side, you've got Nike's logo, the classic swoosh in a navy blue. And then the rest of the body of the shirt is just plain. I believe you would have the player's number here, whatever, if you want to get that printed or what have you. So the body of the replica version of the shirt looks like a sort of diagonal crosshatch pattern, little squares running throughout the whole of the shirt. On the authentic one, you do get more detailed stitching, and the material is obviously different. I personally feel that although they're a lot more expensive, the authentic shirts are the way to go, because I played football in a replica version of a shirt and the authentic version of a shirt, and I did find that the sweat did sort of evaporate easier on the authentic one. It felt more, I don't know, clean to wear. Does that make any sense? But it felt like it wasn't sort of too baggy on me, and it felt like my skin could breathe more, whereas the replica ones, it felt like, not to paint a bad picture, but you could sort of like feel the sweat sticking to you a little bit more, and it sometimes didn't smell good depending how much exercise you were doing. So as mentioned in the description, on these sleeves you have got a cuffed sleeve with some elastic in there, and here you've got white, then you've got red, it looks like a sort of almost an orange, purple, blue, and then a navy blue, and then white again. And then down the side of the shirt, which also goes onto the underneath of the sleeve, you've got a stripe of navy blue here. There is a bit of a pattern here, and I think on the authentic one, from what I saw, I don't think it's that much different. It might even just be almost solid blue with no pattern. Don't know if it makes a difference. I think it's just the way it's designed. And then you've got the navy blue collar. Now I didn't realize this at first. I had to see it in person. I didn't realize that the collar folded over, so you can actually put the collar up like that, which looks quite silly in my opinion. I'm not a fashion designer or anything like that. But yeah, it's quite thick, but it does fold over. And then if you move on to the back, that's where you get the controversial bit of the shirt. So onto the back of the shirt, sticking with the collar, you have got the St. George Cross, which has been changed up in the colour. Now this has caused some controversy because it's a bit, some people are arguing, why do we have to sort of change the colours of our nation's flag? It's kind of like a respect thing, it's an identity. Not that I've given this too much thought, but yeah, I just do feel it is a bit strange to alter someone's flag. I'm sure if you alter any other nation's flag in any other way, there's going to be uproar, especially very patriotic people. I just, yeah, without getting too passionate about it, I just think it should have been left alone, to be honest. If you want to have the flag in there, just leave it. It's just simple, you know, the red cross, sorry. And you know, it would have been fine on a navy blue background, I think. And the rest of the shirt is just plain white, so this is where you get a name and number if you wanted to do that. And in the bottom left corner of the shirt, you have got a black patch that says engineered, and it does have some sort of code number. I think on the authentic one, there's something a little different here, so this is probably just unique to the replica version of the shirt. So in terms of the design and what the shirt has, it's quite simple in my opinion. I pretty much already covered everything that's on here, so it's rather plain. The collar is quite unique, it doesn't really tickle my fancy. And then the sleeves, you've got a bit of a design, but other than that, it does look a bit like a sort of old retro kit. Do I like it? To be honest, no, not really. I do think, however, this is a lot better than the last kit design that England just had with the blue fading in on the shoulders. I thought that kit was awful, especially coming off the one that was before that England used in the delayed Euro 2020 tournament. I was lucky enough to pick up a official replica version of that shirt. I wanted to get the authentic one. Yeah, and even though that was sort of going out of season, so to speak, I really wanted to have that shirt. That was really great. And then to go on to that one, I thought was bad. This is a step up from the last one, in my opinion, but I'd still prefer from modern England kits, the one I mentioned from two previous designs, from the Euro 2021. This one's okay, but I don't love it. So with a new football shirt comes fake football shirts. I've had a look on eBay and there are quite a few new listings where this shirt's going on there for about £30 or so. Straight away, like with the sort of research I've done and the experiences I've had when I bought a fake England shirt from a few years ago, I can already tell the £30 ones, they're going to be fake. Basically, if you want to ensure that you get an official one, I would say go to an actual sports store. I actually got this from the Wembley Stadium store, or you could get it from Nike, something like that, a proper store. But if you're going to get it online, ensure that the person shows you the product code or asks for it. I have a feeling that if you ask a lot of the listings on eBay, can you tell me the product code of this shirt? Either they're going to lie and send you one through text, they probably won't send you a picture of it, or if they are, it's probably just a completely different shirt, or they just won't tell you. I did have that. I asked, like, can you send me the product code, blah blah blah. People just don't get back to you because obviously they just want to make their money. So yeah, obviously these shirts are very expensive, and if you're on a budget and you don't mind having a fake football shirt, then fair enough. But I always feel like a football shirt, you want to wear it with pride. It's best, in my opinion, to get a proper one. And just a little quick story, when I had a replica Arsenal shirt, the black one from last season, I tried to get it printed at the Emirates Stadium, but they weren't doing the printing at the time. And I actually told the salespeople there that, you know, I believe this is a real replica shirt. They checked it and they said, yeah, it's good, hang on to it, because they were like going like gold dust. And they literally said if someone brings a fake football shirt to them, realistically, they're supposed to confiscate it because it's, you know, promoting the sale of illegal goods and such. So you don't want to get in that situation. That's what I'm trying to get at. So this shirt's brand new. I haven't taken the tags off. So the replica version of the shirt retails at £85. So that's what I'm saying about the £30 ones. I'm pretty sure they're fake. And on the tag here, you have got a red label here that does give the product code. And the product code for this replica shirt is FJ4285-100. So if you were to enter this product code into, let's say, Google, straight away you'll get hits of the replica version of the shirt. And also on the inside, there are the standard washing tags. And there is a tiny tag at the back of that does have the same product code to tell you that this is an official shirt. So just to be a helpful citizen, the product code for the authentic shirt is FJ4271-100. So as I say, if you're going to buy one of these shirts from a third-party seller, like on the internet or something like that, just ensure they can at least show you a picture of this product code and that, and then hopefully you should be covered. You won't be sold a fake shirt. Right, okay, so I suppose the only thing left to do is to try on the shirt, just show you how it fits on me. This is a large version of the replica in comparison to the authentic one. The authentic one might be a bit more fitted, so this is just a straight cut version of the shirt. Yeah, let's try it on and see how it fits. Right, here we go with the shirt on. So yeah, it's quite a loose, somewhat loose fit. I do prefer looser fits. I'm not exactly skinny as a rake or anything like that. But if I turn sideways, you can see that the material is quite flexible. It's not too loose. It's just about right, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, this is a large size, and I think even in the authentic one, I'd probably get a large. I don't think there's too much of a difference if you're gonna pick up one of those. So I think order true to your size depending on what version of the shirt you're gonna get. Give you a quick turnaround. You have got the little St. George cross right there. On down the side, you've got the navy blue strip, as I mentioned, which also goes under the arm. And yeah, it's quite a simplistic shirt, if I'm honest with you. So like I said, you can fold the collar up like that, but I think that will look a little bit too silly in my opinion. So yeah, overall, I don't love the shirt. I think it's a step up from the last one, but yeah, it's probably not one I'm gonna keep for my collection. So hopefully this video has helped you. You know, if you want to pick up this shirt, that's what this shirt has to offer. Like I said, I think the main difference is between this and authentic one. There's a difference in the pattern stitching design, and the material feels a bit more thinner, and it feels a bit more, don't really want to say classy, but I can't think of a better word. This feels like a bog standard sort of sports shirt you'd get maybe like, you know, for PE or something like that in school, perhaps. But yeah, overall, it's a nice shirt, but it's not one of my favorites. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope that this video has helped you if you're thinking of picking up one of these shirts. It would be great if you could consider liking and subscribing the video. That would be great. So as always, take care, don't be a plonker, and I'll see you in the next video.